Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel, and thanks for checking out this series entitled The Heart of a Hurdler. Today's topic is going to be drill for a purpose. A major part of hurdling for hurdlers, both past and present, has been the use of hurdle drills. There are a wide variety of drills that can be used. The goal would be then to improve hurdle technique and hurdle performance. There are many categories of drills. There are standing drills, there are wall drills, there are jogging drills, tempo drills, running drills, race simulation drills. As a coach and an athlete, I've used pretty much a lot of these drills throughout the years, and they have been very successful for both myself and for my athletes. But there have been times where I've relied too much on certain drills and maybe wasn't aware of some other drills that might have been really helpful for my athletes. There's always a lively debate between coaches, and I've been to some coaching clinics and listened to coaches talk about hurdles and what drills to use, what drills not to use, and even some coaches that might say, are hurdle drills even necessary or a valuable part of a development of a hurdler? Well, when I look at hurdle instruction, there seems to be several schools of thought. Do you teach in a holistic manner, emphasizing the entire hurdle motion? Do you teach the part in order to emphasize the different phases of the hurdle motion? Do you teach a combination of the two? More recently in my coaching journey, I have increasingly come down the side of holistic teaching that also includes aspects of teaching the part. So to generalize my own coaching experience over the years, I have become a more holistic coach, teaching and using less drills. Some of that, it has to do with some of the athletes I have coached in the past. I have coached many multi-event athletes that were very active jumpers and sprinting. And when they came over to the hurdles, I needed to really be able to streamline their workout, pick out maybe three or four drills that I thought were really necessary, and then get down to business and get the blocks out and get to our race modeling. That was to be efficient in my time as a coach, but also was there to eliminate some of the touches that they were going to have over the hurdles because their legs are getting a lot of stress from their other events. And this was just to prevent possible injury and fatigue as they were going forward. You might ask, well, what do you consider a hurdle drill? Well, here's my definition. Now I'm going to read it here. Any hurdling activity that is done with hurdles at lower heights, reduced spacing, or that breaks down the hurdle motion into smaller parts. Any hurdling activity that is not full speed out of the blocks with hurdles at full height and full distance between would be considered a drill. Now, with that definition in mind, technically, I actually do use a large number of drills in my practice sessions, since most of our hurdling is done with that definition in mind. The major question still remains, will this drill help my athlete? Does this drill mimic the hurdle motion and racing experience? Does this drill make sense? Will the time used to learn the drill pay off in a nice performance increase, or could practice time be used in a better way? Is this a useful drill, but not developmentally in line with my athletes right now? There are all great questions to consider as we go forward as hurdle coaches. I was brought up in an era in the late 70s and early 80s, which I call the Nehemiah era. Many of the drills I did as a collegiate athlete were drills I gleaned from coaching magazines by Wilbur Ross, outlining some of Ronaldo's training techniques. I was also brought up in what I'll call the trail leg, lead leg era of coaching. In other words, there were two drills that most hurdlers did. It was lead leg drill and a trail leg drill. And actually, as a high school athlete, the only real active hurdle drill I did was the jogging trail leg drill. When I got to college, added the lead leg drill and also some wall drills and some more advanced race modeling techniques. Then as a young coach, I was influenced by my high school coaches, my college coaches, and also by Lauren Seagrave and Brent McFarland. So now I was blending some speed dynamics into my mix as well. So using all these influences, I came up with what I thought was a good, successful hurdle teaching technique progression. So in conclusion, when using hurdle drills in practice, try to be intentional in their use. Use them to reinforce the complete hurdle motion and race models. Ask yourself, why are we doing this drill? Is it accomplishing the desired result? Could there be a better way to teach the skill? With those questions in mind, I would encourage you to incorporate any and all drills that you think are necessary in order to meet your goals. There are plenty of them out there. Be creative and be ready to change it up as needed along the way. Thanks for listening.